True love is a myth, or so they say. But is it really? Our little birdie told us that high-value men have discovered the secrets of true love. Crack the code more difficult than the Da Vinci one. After all, they are the alpha, the main protagonist of their story. And with the grit and determination these high-value men possess, they don't only win hearts, they leave an impression more lasting than Bleu de Chanel. So what treasure trove have they found that helps them build relationships that last longer than a sour-bread dough? You'll find out in just a second. Number 5. High-value men don't assume. They work hard to know. Here's the thing. High-value men work hard, but they also work smart. If you want to be a high-value man and build a lasting relationship, you need to put in some work. And no, we're not talking about hitting the gym or grooming your beard. That's just a given. We're talking about understanding your partner on a level that goes beyond the surface. The biggest mistake that most men make is they assume things about their partner. They don't work hard enough to know the truth. We get it. We all have biases and stereotypes, whether it's assuming your girl only wants to watch rom-coms or your guy is only interested in sports. But let's face it, those assumptions can be as accurate as a broken clock. High-value men nip these assumptions in the bud because they know that in order to make a solid foundation for their relationships, they need to work hard first. Putting in effort to know the icks and picks of your partner is sexy, contrary to popular opinion. It shows that you have the emotional intelligence to survive the test of any relationship. And that's a quality of high-value men that's unmatchable. Don't worry, we'll get to the nitty-gritties of emotional intelligence in a minute. But it's time to ditch those stereotypes and get to know your partner as the unique, amazing individual they are. You can think of it like a treasure hunt. The more you learn about your partner, the more treasure you'll uncover. Maybe you'll even discover their love for vintage vinyl or their secret obsession with cooking shows. Anything is possible. You can't just sit back and wait for this treasure to fall into your lap. You need to actively seek it out. Ask questions, listen to their stories, and work towards being genuinely curious about their likes and dislikes. Trust us, they'll appreciate the effort. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll find out they share your love for dad jokes or your passion for skydiving. The more you understand each other, the stronger your bond will become. Number 4. Emotional intelligence is not a scam. Are you tired of relationships that fizzle out faster than a pack of Pop Rocks in your mouth? Well, the secret to true love and building lasting relationships is all about emotional intelligence. We know. Why are we throwing out words? The best way to explain this is by making you think of it like a superpower that allows you to read people's emotions and react accordingly, just like a ninja of the heart. How do high-value men develop this? With the values of empathy and care that they have inculcated within themselves. High-value men are a pro at this game. To develop emotional intelligence, you need to start by paying attention to your own feelings and those of others. For example, let's say you're on a date with a girl and she starts crying during dinner. Now, don't panic. Take a deep breath, listen to what she's saying, and try to understand why she's upset. Maybe she had a tough day at work, or maybe she's allergic to spicy chicken wings. Whatever the reason, showing empathy and understanding will go a long way in building a strong emotional connection with her. Another key aspect of emotional intelligence that high-value men have mastered is creating a safe space for your partner to share their feelings and what matters to them. Simply, this means slowing down in conversations and really listening to what they have to say. But that doesn't mean you should become a daredevil. No, you don't have to save the damsel in distress because there isn't one. High-value men don't try to solve every problem. Sometimes, all they do is listen. And that's the secret. Think of emotional intelligence as the glue that holds your relationship together. Without it, your connection will be as flimsy as a house of cards. But with it, you'll build a strong foundation of love, trust, and understanding that will last a lifetime. Number 3. High-value men's secret to a forever love. Secure attachment style. Attachment styles. They're like the foundation of a house. If they're weak or unstable, the whole relationship could come crashing down. High-value men have a secure attachment style. Well, Men with a secure attachment style are a warm, comforting blanket. They're open, loving, and, well, trusting of their partners. And that's the idea. With a secure attachment style, you will attract partners who have the same values and qualities as you. That's why the bond high-value men have with their partners is unbreakable. They're able to support each other through thick and thin and just weather almost every storm. High-value men are also able to love deeply without losing themselves in the relationship. Unlike other men, who start to display signs of desperation. Hint, it shows that you're weak. High-value men don't turn into creepy stalkers like the vampires in Twilight. Sorry, Team Edward. Instead, they're able to maintain a healthy level of independence while still being committed to their partners. For instance, let's say a high-value man is in a new relationship. He'll still make time for his own interests and activities and won't feel the need to be with his partner 24/7. By doing so, he's able to keep his own identity intact while also building a strong foundation for a lasting relationship. Plus, they probably had a great relationship with their parents growing up. Just saying. So it's no surprise that high-value men build longer-lasting, healthier relationships. On the other hand, men with an avoidant attachment style are like a porcupine. They're prickly and hard to get close to. They struggle with trust and intimacy, making it difficult to stay in a long-term relationship. If you grew up with a cold or unloving mother, you might have developed this attachment style. And then there are men with an ambivalent attachment style. They're like a roller coaster with emotional highs and lows and jealousy. They are obsessed with finding their dream relationship but struggle to maintain a stable one. If you had dismissive parents growing up, this attachment style might sound familiar. But don't fret if you don't have a secure attachment style yet. You can work on it. By identifying your attachment style and learning to change it, you can build a stronger foundation for your relationship and increase your chances of having a lasting, fulfilling love. Now that's a secret worth knowing. Number 2, breaking promises, putting an axe in your own foot. One of the secrets to building lasting relationships is keeping promises. It doesn't matter whether the promise is big or small. It does not matter. A high-value man understands the importance of following through on his commitments. The size doesn't matter. By keeping his word, he shows his partner that he's reliable and trustworthy. The two most essential qualities in any healthy relationship, which are essential qualities in any healthy relationship. The high-value man chooses his words carefully. He doesn't just say things to make his partner feel good in the moment, but he speaks from the heart and means what he says. He values honesty and truth in all his interactions, even if it means having difficult conversations. When both partners can rely on each other to keep their promises and speak honestly, they create a bond that can go through any walls. High-value men understand this and make it a priority to cultivate these qualities in themselves. And that leads to another thing. When you keep all your promises and work on that trust, everything in your relationship aligns like stars on a starry night. Number 1. High-value men are responsive to the needs of their partner. According to the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, responsiveness is a key component to making your partner feel valued and validated. And let's face it, guys, that's what we're all aiming for in a relationship. If not, then you're probably not ready for any relationship right now. Anyways, a little birdie told me that if you're thinking that being polite and kind is enough to make everything work, you might just want to reevaluate. No. Responsiveness requires more than just being a basic human being. It requires being a high-value man. You need to equip your communication toolkit with care and empathy. It's like having a Batman utility belt, but instead of gadgets and gizmos, well, you get it. Now, we're also not saying that you need to become a master therapist overnight, but as a high-value man, you should also actively listen to your partner's concerns and try to understand their point of view. For example, if your partner is upset about a tough day at work, don't just brush it off or try to fix the problem. Listen to their concerns and offer words of encouragement. Maybe suggest a fun activity to help them relax and unwind. By doing so, you'll show your partner that you care about them and that you're there to support them. What else do you need for a relationship to work? Some love with a fantastic side of care. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, you might just miss out on your next life lesson on how to be a high-value man.